Hello, everyone. I'm Lobby Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hello, iPhone. Hi, Knu. Hello, Linda, and also another iPhone. Thanks for joining in here on Zoom. Also, hello, Julie, Hakuzo, Lisa, and Josh. Thanks for joining on YouTube. And everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as you all know. And of course, feel free to send me an email or different comments, as you'll see in the QR code later. So, hello everyone. Oh, hello Red. Thanks for saying hi on YouTube. And hello Ritu. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. And Kunyan on Facebook. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. Had a nice weekend, I hope. I know I did. Sending good energy to you all. And also, as always, have you guys been doing your homework? Of course, the homework is, in case you forgot, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. So, giving yourself that time to practice it, finding that balance in your daily life, can really help you as you meditate, especially when it's finally time to come back and find some peace. And hello, Pat. Thanks for joining in. So, as always, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like today. Would you like level 1, as in you're brand new to meditation? Level 2, as in you kind of know what you're doing, but you like a lot of instruction? Level 3, a bit more moderate? Or level 4, long silence? For those who like level 4 or long silence, Fridays are always level 4. So feel free to let me know in the chat, in the comments, or show me with your fingers what you guys like, as we have a few votes already that came in earlier. All right. So right now we're somewhere between 2 and 3 right now. Okay, 2s are winning now. As again, these levels are not levels of difficulty, but I just give you guys the opportunity to ask for what works for you right now. That way I can find the average for all of us. And then I'll adjust it for each day. Some days I know that you just want silence. Some days, a lot of instruction is very helpful. So that's why I want to help you out and try to get the best we can for our group. Okay, so far looks like we are... Alright, we're leaning toward 2 today. Alright. And thank you, Jade, for joining in. Okay, then. So, for today, we'll do it in the level 2. So, like I said, the levels are not levels of difficulty, it's just how much you want me to speak. So, as we practice, as always, take your time. Don't force, don't push. Relax your body, relax your mind. So as we practice, first, sit comfortably. Allow yourself to really be at ease and comfortable. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And as we are relaxing, allow yourself to really be at ease, getting the most relaxed you can be, while at the same time not being too relaxed. Because we want this balance of relaxation and awareness. But before we go into awareness, we need to allow ourselves to relax first. It allows our body to feel at ease and be able to go in deeper, easier, rather than trying to force or push. And how we do it is just to take your time, take it easy, slow down. To relax your body is to allow your body to feel at ease. And when your body's at ease and comfortable, it naturally stays still. But if you feel the need to move or adjust, feel free to do so. You don't have to be completely still. It's okay to make adjustments. Those minor adjustments are the difference between enduring and enjoying. As meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So as we practice, take your time, allowing yourself to relax. And like I said before, it doesn't have to be very relaxed. It's really just relaxed enough where you feel okay. As long as you feel okay, great. You feel more than okay? Wonderful. But if you feel less than okay, please make adjustments to help you feel at least okay. You could say that okay feeling is what we call contentment, where it's comfortable enough. One of my mentor monks, high level meditator, he advised me in this way. He said the simplest term to explain it is to feel okay. If you feel okay, great. You're at the right level. It doesn't need to be more, it doesn't need to be less. As long as you feel okay, great. That's why I like to use the analogy of sitting in a park bench. It's not necessarily very comfortable, but it's just right for a short break. Just enough release and relax to help you catch your breath or to enjoy a short break. That's where the relaxation is. As if you have too much relaxation, it's very easy to accidentally fall asleep. But remember, sleeping is not a problem in meditation, but sometimes snoring can be. It becomes an unintentional distraction to our friends who may be meditating with us. But since this is an online session together, no worries. This is late night meditation. Some of you are quite literally sitting or laying in your bed. No problem. But if you ever get the chance to meditate in a group, I recommend sitting. This way, we don't unintentionally fall asleep too easily. As once we get that right amount of relaxation, where you feel okay, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. But it's light and gentle, not forceful, not pushing. What we do is let our mind rest, resting on just one thing. And that one thing can be anything: an image, an object, a place, a feeling. As long as it's something, just something simple. Even nothingness can be that something for you. As we let our mind stay with that one thing, rather than everything, it allows our mind to slow down, start to take a break. That one thing is kind of like an anchor, a way to help your mind stay here, rather than floating all over the place. As we know, our mind loves to wander. We think about this and that. We think about the past, the present, the future. Many times it's all jumbled around. We even think about possible futures. All these different what ifs. But now that we meditate, it's time to place them all down. You don't have to focus on all those different things. Right now, just stay centered. Just staying with our meditation object or image, feeling or thought. Just that one thing. This is why we recommend something you like. As many of you know, when I was a teenager, my meditation object was a Lamborghini. It was my favorite car at the time, keeping my teenage mind relaxed and peaceful. And I remembered all the details of this dream car. And as my mind became more calm, the object also became more general, allowing my mind to be more calm, more peaceful. And from that very detailed car, eventually it became what I like to use now: a crystal ball or the full moon. Simple, relaxing images. As we use this image or object as a way to help our mind focus relaxingly, comfortably, that's what's important. That it's comfortable to have your mind visualize or lightly thinking of, not forcing yourself to see. A very common mistake in meditation is that when we ask you to visualize, sometimes we unintentionally force ourselves to see. You start to strain your eyes, squeeze your eyes. But we must remember, it is physically impossible to see when your eyelids are closed. Our eyes are not the things that see. In our meditation, it's our mind, our mind's eye. Very much like when you remember something, you can kind of see it. It's not very clear, but you can see that there's something there, or that image of what you're remembering. It starts off like that, more of a feeling, some kind of image, or not. As seeing is not the goal, it is a bonus. So don't focus too much on trying to see. It can be quite a hindrance and hold you back. But if you see, then continue to enjoy. As long as you're not forcing yourself to see, you're doing okay. Because many people who start to see notice they feel very nice, a wonderful feeling of peace and bliss. But they have that misunderstood. They don't feel good because they see, but they see because they feel good. Allow yourself that peaceful feeling to flow through you. Whatever you see or don't see is simply a bonus. Just observe. When it happens more often and more consistently, we can talk about it more later. But for now, just enjoy. Take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. And of course, as our mind loves to wander, one way to help us bring it back is a mantra, a sound, a word or phrase. The mantra we like to use: Sam Mo Araham Sam Mo Araham Sam Remember to take your time. Don't force, don't push. Relax your body, relax your mind. Remember, take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Make adjustments accordingly. You don't have to look perfect. You don't have to be perfect. But allow yourself to feel perfect. We are all practicing. We're not masters. It's okay to make adjustments when you need to. It's okay to move. It's okay to open your eyes every once in a while. Make adjustments that feel right to you. Little by little, you'll find the way that works best for you. Your perfect position, a perfect place to set your mind, the object or meditation tool that works best for you. And how we find it is by continually practicing. Just relax your body, relax your mind. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intention to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine it becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from us, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe, thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take this moment to make our own good wishes. Pe Buddha Parapata Pace Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapabuddhanupavena Sapadhammanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone doing? How are you feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now. As each time we meditate, it's always a little bit different. Sometimes it's a good session, sometimes it's an almost good session. Both are actually quite nice because on the good session, we learn what works for us, so we try and do that again. The days that are almost good, a little challenging, it's okay. Now you know your challenges. Each time we practice, it's always about adjusting and finding that right way. And then we start to practice that often until it becomes a path that works best for you. Okay, so before we go into questions and comments, as I see, feel free to type in the chat or into the comments. I'd like to share some words of wisdom. As for today, my master tells us it's really about knowing yourself, or really your true self. So my master says, to be able to know our true self, we have to let the mind be neutral. Okay, the mind needs to be neutral. This derives from a generic frame of thought or idea, away from what we have been told, what we've heard, or what we study and hypothesize. Okay, so it has nothing to do with any of all those things of theory and this and that. Okay, it's all about stillness. Once it is detached and free from everything, it will become its own master. If we can achieve neutrality, we will get to know our true selves, the real you, the real me. This is a wonderful quote from my master, reminding us, you can tap into your true self when we finally let our mind be still, calm, peaceful. Because many times we're always thinking that it's supposed to be a certain way, this is supposed to be this and that, our true self. We have that idea and we embellish it like crazy. And then we always do our best to be that perfect you that you would think. But in reality, our true self is still inside us. It's just that we have to allow our mind to be still, neutral, not trying to make something, not trying to create. This is also why our meditation technique is called Dhammakaya. It means body of wisdom, or literally, wisdom from within. As we believe that when your mind is so still, calm, peaceful, you start to go inward. First, you gain clarity, that clarity of thought, allowing you to start to think like your true self, your true wise self from within. Then little by little, you actually get to know your true self. But like I said, take it step by step. It goes in deeper and deeper. Lately, I've been hinting a little bit more of what happens later, but as you all know, no expectation and no spoilers. The thing is, the more you know, sometimes it ends up holding you back. So take it slow, remind yourself to relax your body, relax your mind, let your mind be still. And as your mind's still, you'll get to know your true self. Okay? Alright. Also, I see some people came in. Hello, Enya. Thanks for joining in. Also, I see Sam and Futo. Thanks for joining in on YouTube. Okay, so now I open the floor to all of you if anyone has any questions. So let's see. I see Hakuzo says, is there a way to tell if we are still dealing with older karma or possibly past life karma? Actually, it's quite difficult to know exactly when this karma came from. Mostly because if our mind isn't still enough, well, pretty much it's a deeper level that you're able to see exactly. We can definitely tell that it was past because everything happening to us now is something that we have started from the past. So that's one thing for sure. But how far back? Unknown. Because one, I can't tell you because I'm not at that level yet. but a true master who can see that far, they can actually tell you. Okay, so for example, this one I heard from my master. As I told you guys before, where I had to have surgery on my leg, I nearly died. He said it was just little crumbs, like that's my wording, crumbs of karma, because he said it's just so little. It was just little bits from many lifetimes before, because he said, I've ordained as a monk many lifetimes. This is why it feels so familiar to me. Why I knew at 10 years old I want to do this. I didn't know when I was going to do it, but I knew I would do it. So it just felt very familiar. But even though I've been a monk so many lifetimes, this karma was from lifetimes before when I used to be a hunter. So I would hunt and like trap animals or something like that. So it was my livelihood at the time in that lifetime. So that bad karma of hurting and killing, I must have caught a lot. And I might have been a really good hunter. So that karma ended up catching up with me in this lifetime, many lifetimes later. So with karma, it's not always so straightforward. Sometimes it just lingers on, goes on to like lifetimes later. Sometimes it hits you 20% now, 20% later. You know, it's not always straightforward. It all just depends on. Part of it is also the salt and water, because we're adding in all that salt and water right into our tank, and in general, if we have more water, the water tends to take more effect, right? The salt isn't salty enough, or not enough salt to make it salty. But every once in a while, the water gets kicked around, and then some of the salt goes right into our straw that we're drinking out of, and then it happens to be like that. So instead of trying to figure out how long ago, when did it start, let's just keep on adding water. Continue to do more and more goodness as best you can. And remember, doing goodness doesn't mean you have to donate huge amounts. If you're able, wow, great. But it's not that you need to. It's about doing goodness, the little bits of kindness that we do. A smile to a stranger, holding the door for someone who needs help. You know, these little things that we do, they all accumulate, they all add up. When you're able to and you have the ability and you can donate, wonderful, that's great. But it doesn't have to start there, okay? Really donating your energy, your time, that can be quite a bit already. Start off small, little by little, what you can do, okay? So work on doing good. The karma that's happening now, it's all from the past, both the good and the bad. So instead of worrying, how do I get rid of it? Continue doing more goodness forward. Do your best to deal with what it is right now, because it is, sadly, a lot of the things that we're dealing with is what we did to someone else before. This is just, that's how karma works. Even if we feel, I don't remember doing that, but of course not. It was a different lifetime. That's just how it works. So best thing we can do is, all right, I accept that I probably did something really bad in the past. Okay, I'll work on doing better. So forgive them as best you can and move forward as best you can. We're still human. It's not going to be easy to forgive. It's not going to be easy to move forward. But as you practice more and more, you'll find your way to be able to keep your peace a little bit better, a little bit better. Okay? All right, thank you for your question. Any other questions or wonders tonight? Oh, let me turn on the mics for those here on Zoom. Okay, well, while waiting for questions, wanted to show you my schedule for this week. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday as usual, but this time, Friday will be our new moon meditation. It will be our gratitude night. And since it's on a Friday, it will also be level 4. So I'll skip the part of sharing how to meditate, but go right into, we'll be meditating level 4, but also having that longer loving kindness to share with our loved ones, and then have class on Saturday as usual. But also you'll notice Thursday I am traveling. So this Thursday I will be coming back to Canada, back to Milton, Ontario. So I'm currently in Atlanta, and then I'll be back to green screen. You get to see more different pretty pictures from behind me. But overall, it's been a wonderful trip. This Wednesday is the last class that I'll do here, and then I'll be here Wednesday night as usual. I mean, here is in Atlanta, okay? And then we'll have our Wednesday class as usual, late night. And then I'll be flying Thursday afternoon. So So if you're here in Atlanta and you still have time, come on over and join the 7 p.m. class. And then we can hang out for a little bit before I come here. But uh, it seems that even if you can't make it this time, uh, looks like Georgia will be a very likely will be an annual thing. As uh, this center is quite wonderful that they have a lot of guest monks, so we switch off. I think in a couple months it will be Venerable Pasura, one of my mentors and friends back then too, and he'll be joining over here. I think in a couple months, I think a month or so after that, Venerable Michael and Venerable Nick will be here. So you see, it's quite nice that they have they always have someone coming in. Most of our centers don't have this ability, so while at the same time, it's unfortunate they don't have any monks that are what do you call here able to speak English always. Oh yes, the monks. Yeah, I do recommend coming to meet them. Okay, Linda, as yeah, they all speak English, and and they'll be teaching in English. Yeah, as all the guest monks that they bring here, they all speak English, and they're all great teachers. I absolutely recommend all of them. So if you have the opportunity, come on in when they're here. That way you can learn something extra and new. For example, Lomi Pasura, he's very close to one of our masters, so he got to learn a lot of information there. Venerable Nick used to be a psychologist up there, so he used to he used to be a therapist, and his YouTube channel used to be about mental health, and now he's a monk, and he continued on. So that's why he's one of our very famous YouTuber monks. I'm still a baby. I'm just growing little by little. And then and Venerable Michael, they like to work together. They team up, and they're a wonderful tag team. I don't have my partner anymore, but yeah. So
Can I
I do.
ask you,
Yes,
Loki, if they will have the schedule up on the Meditation Center of Georgia's Facebook?
I'm
Will
not.
they have their schedule when they come into town?
Oh yes, they should. Right now it's on the board. I know like the posters. It's on the posters. I don't remember exactly the dates, but I can. I think I can send it to you after.
Perfect. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
All right. So, if okay, then if no other questions tonight, no problem. Sabai sabai as usual. Feel free to send me messages. I always very glad to connect with you all. And before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.